Analysts and rumors from tech business news agencies, The Information and Bloomberg suggest that Apple may manufacture a much slimmer variant named the iPhone 17 Air. If confirmed, the move would be the most recent design modification Apple has made to its family of smartphones in the past 4 years, following the release of the now-defunct mini and plus-sized iPhones in earlier years. Apple might not be by itself either. According to leaks and rumors, Apple seems to be prioritizing aesthetics over all else with the speculated iPhone 17 Air. As the name suggests, the iPhone 17's primary selling point is anticipated to be its thin design, in contrast to the Pro versions, which primarily rely on processing speed and camera quality to set themselves apart from Apple's regular iPhones. With the 2024 iPad Pro, which the firm boasts is its smallest tablet ever, Apple adopted a same strategy. According to Ming-Chi Kuo, an analyst at TF International Securities, the iPhone Plus models, which Apple introduced with the iPhone 14 lineup as a larger base model alternative, might be phased out in favor of the new iPhone 17 Air in 2025. According to consumer intelligence research partners, Apple is reportedly searching for new methods to create excitement about its non-Pro iPhones after sales of its high-end Pro models have been surpassing those of the standard iPhone 15 and 15 Plus. The once flagship, now base iPhone 15 is no longer the leading-edge choice, as the Pro and Pro Max models take that role. When this item was first published, Apple did not reply to a request for comment about rumors about the iPhone 17 Air. Given the lack of a foldable phone, Apple may be able to rekindle consumer enthusiasm for the iPhone's design with the iPhone 17 Air. What we currently know about it is as follows. According to claims from co-founder and CEO of display supply chain consultants Ross Young and analyst Jeff Pu of Haydon International Securities, if Apple does introduce a new iPhone, it will probably do so in 2025 as part of the iPhone 17 lineup, as reported by 9to5Mac. Similar results have been published by Kuo, Bloomberg, and The Information. According to Bloomberg, this device might basically be the first MacBook Air atop an iPhone. Don't expect the iPhone 17 Air to be a direct replacement, even though Apple may remove the iPhone Plus from its lineup, Kuo advises. Rather than being just another flavor of the standard iPhone, it is intended to be a whole new variety. The Wall Street Journal suggests it might be less expensive than the Pro models, but The Information claims it might even cost more than the $1,200 iPhone Pro Max. According to analysts Pu and Kuo, the iPhone 17 Air might have a 6.6-inch screen, making it marginally smaller than the iPhone Plus and iPhone Pro Max. However, according to Mac Rumors, which cites Pu, it will use Apple's promotion technology, which raises the refresh rate to 120 Hz and improves scrolling. Korean tech news website, the display technology utilized for the entire iPhone 17 series, which is likely to include the base model and the speculated Air, will be able to support greater refresh rates like the existing Pro models, according to the Elec. The iPhone 17 Air, along with the base and Pro model, will be constructed of a more complex aluminum material, according to Pu, while Kuo reports that the iPhone 17 Air would have a titanium aluminum alloy metal frame. Both analysts also predict alterations to the iPhone 17 Air's materials. It wouldn't be a stretch to see a new aluminum type for a new iPhone model, as Apple debuted a new polished aluminum surface for the Apple Watch Series 10. According to both analysts, the dynamic island cutout is anticipated to stay the same size. Apple may take a risk with the camera on the iPhone 17 Air. According to Kuo, the company's Super Air iPhone might only have one primary wide camera, which would mean it would not include the telephoto and ultra-wide lenses that have long been mainstays of Apple's high-end iPhone series. The $429 iPhone SE is the only model in Apple's current lineup of iPhones to have a single back camera. If accurate, the action would further demonstrate that Apple is prioritizing design over all else with the iPhone 17 Air in an effort to draw in customers who want an iPhone that feels fresh and unique than one with a powerful camera. Apple would probably be able to maintain a thin build without going over budget by opting to only add one rear camera. After all, camera modules can occupy a significant amount of space due to their sensors and lens components. According to Pu, the enhanced 24-megapixel selfie camera will be available on all iPhone 17 models, including the Air. A new generation of Apple's mobile processor is one of the key improvements that the iPhone 17 Air is probably going to acquire. According to Poo's report, Apple may use a chip with the A18 or A19 branding in the iPhone 17 Air. This chip would supposedly be identical to the one found in the standard iPhone 17. 8 gigs of RAM and an Apple-developed 5G modem, which has been the focus of conjecture since Apple purchased the majority of Intel's smartphone modem business in 2019, are possible additional internal components for the iPhone 17 Air. But the iPhone 17 Air's battery is what I'm most interested in. I'm hoping that a much thinner design won't result in worse battery life, because slimmer designs require less room for internal components. The information claims that Apple might not have space for an actual SIM slot. Since Apple eliminated the SIM tray with the iPhone 14 series, it probably won't affect US consumers, but it might be crucial for other areas, like as China. In any case, until Apple makes an announcement about the iPhone 17 Air, if it does at all, it's all conjecture. However, if the rumors are accurate, the iPhone 17 Air would be a sea change for the iPhone, suggesting that camera enhancements might no longer be the most noteworthy or exciting yearly update. Are you willing to shell out the most money ever for an iPhone with just one camera? It's not a typo. According to current reports, the iPhone 17 Air will sport a single 48 megapixels camera on the rear. Prominent Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo claims that the Cupertino firm will forego the telephoto and ultra-wide units. The new member of the iPhone 17 family will have the same 24 megapixel selfie camera on the front. It's expected that the iPhone 17 Air's rear-facing camera will have a variable aperture. According to current reports, the most expensive iPhone 17 phone will be the only one with this capability. The other versions won't have it. Considering that the Air model will be thinner than the others, this is excellent. A camera's lens aperture regulates the quantity of light that enters, acting as an adjustable eye. In darker environments, it can broaden to let in more light. In brighter scenes, it can narrow to let in less light. A smaller aperture, high f-number, maintains everything in focus, making it appropriate for landscape photography, while a bigger aperture, low f-number, produces a blurred backdrop, perfect for portraiture. When viewed the $1,299 iPhone ought to soothe aching eyes. Will it be the situation? Alright, the projected iPhone 17 Air's resolution of 1260 by 2740 pixels, which is less than the iPhone 15 Pro Max display's resolution of 1290 by 2796 pixels, bothers me. The fact that the most costly iPhone in 2025 will have a display with fewer pixels than an iPhone from 2023 makes me laugh, even though it's not that much lower. Let's hope that this will alter in the upcoming year, whatever the case, but it will come with a refresh rate of 120 Hz, correct? Correct? The bad news is that the low dielectric T display technology that the iPhone 17 Pro is said to have will probably not be included in the iPhone 17 Air. Obviously, you can't have it all. What the iPhone 17 Air's battery will be like is the most crucial question. Will a huge battery fit inside its incredibly small body? Most likely not, although the 6.6-inch screen might make up for the phone's shallower overall design. In the end, large milliamps values are fantastic, but if the hardware and software of the phone are not properly optimized, unpleasant power drains may happen. The battery technology that Apple plans to use in their 2025 phones is intriguing to watch. Naturally, Apple made no reference to the 2025 iPhone 17 lineup when they unveiled the AI-focused iOS 18. However, it's difficult to think that they would give up on Apple Intelligence so quickly. Actually, it appears more likely that the iPhone 17 series, rather than the iPhone 16, will serve as the real display of Apple Intelligence. The entire potential of this feature set might not be shown immediately, despite the anticipated hype surrounding the iPhone 16. According to rumors, Apple intends to introduce Apple Intelligence gradually, beginning with software upgrades in the fall of 2024 following the release of the iPhone 16. Long into 2025, these changes will continue. iOS 18.4 should be out by this summer, bringing with it an improved Siri that can process intricate, multi-step requests. Naturally, only smartphones with the A17 Pro chip or later will be compatible with this updated Siri. How smart of Apple to keep the iPhone 15 Pro and later variants so exclusive. Oppo, on the other hand, appears to be following its own path and has chosen a completely different strategy. The future innovative Apple phone should look amazing from the outside. Not so much on the inside, though. Actually, it might have some really uninteresting specs. a 6.65-inch ProMotion display with a 120Hz dynamic refresh rate, the A19 Non-Pro, Engine, 8 gigs of RAM, and if the early rumors are accurate, a starting price of $1,299, $100 more than the iPhone 17 Pro Max, are the first rumored specifications for the iPhone 17 Air. It might feature a single variable aperture back camera for better low light and depth of field shooting, as well as smaller cutouts for the dynamic island. Additional information was supplied by analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, who confirmed a titanium aluminum alloy frame and a 6.6-inch display with a resolution of 1260 by 2740. However, Jeff Pu, an analyst at Haitong International, claims that the iPhone 17 Air might be constructed entirely of metal. Following the SE4, the iPhone 17 Air will be the second iPhone to employ Apple's proprietary 5G modem chip instead of Qualcomm's. Kuo underlined that Apple is depending more on the iPhone 17 Air's design than its technical specifications to draw customers. The main question at this point is, should I hold off till the iPhone 17 Air? Well, if you like elegant and stylish phones and don't mind the expense, you should wait for the iPhone 17 Air. This one could be really expensive, so be ready. However, many people will go crazy and simply buy it if it is only 5.5mm thick, as some claim. Perhaps we've been waiting for thin phones for years. And if you're not interested in the Apple ecosystem, you shouldn't wait for the iPhone 17 Air. It's probable that some aspects aren't sufficiently developed because this will be a first-generation device. Additionally, if you frequently drop your phones, this is probably not an option for you. So that is it. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting tech news and updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.